Hey, welcome to Capture, Convert, Close. I'm your host, Althea Hearst, broker, real estate educator, and someone who genuinely loves breaking this business down in a way that actually makes sense. This podcast is for agents and entrepreneurs who want real strategy. We're talking lead generation, systems, mindset, money, and how to build a business that works for you. If you're ready to get clear, get confident, and close with intention, you're in the right place. All right, y'all. All right, you guys. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk. Because if you're listening to this right now and you feel overwhelmed, behind, unclear, tired, or like your brain has 37 tabs open, then this episode is specifically for you. And before we go even further, I want to say this out loud. You're not lazy, okay? You are not lazy. You are not unmotivated. You are not bad at real estate. You are not a horrible agent. You're overwhelmed, and you're overwhelmed because you're trying to do too much without enough clarity. And clarity is not something you just magically wake up with. Clarity is something that you create intentionally. Okay. So today, I want to walk you through how to create clarity in your business when your business feels messy, your mind feels cluttered, and you low-key feel like you're falling, even though you're actually doing a lot. And I'm laughing because I promise you all, I deal with these same issues. And this is why I'm bringing this podcast here to the surface and to this platform and to the community, because it's important for you all to know that you are not alone. I don't care if you have not done any sales. I don't care if you're at the peak of your career. I don't care if you are seasoned and you are Mr. or Mrs. Know It All. I guarantee you be feeling the same way sometime. So first of all, let's normalize the overwhelm. Okay, first let's normalize this. Most realtors are overwhelmed for three reasons. One, you're wearing too many hats, because let's be honest, we are the referee in these transactions. Two, you don't have systems doing the thinking for you. And let's be honest again, you keep saying you're going to get into your systems, but you haven't. We're going to talk about that later. And three, you're judging yourself while you're in the middle of learning. Okay, you're judging yourself while you're in the middle of learning. You have to understand, as an agent, as a 1099 contractor, you're the marketer, you're the showing agent, you're the admin, you're the therapist, you're the negotiator, you're the content creator. What else are we? We are the follow-up person, we're the invoice chaser, we're the scheduler, we are the referee, we are everything. And then you sit back and you ask yourself and you wonder why you're exhausted. Huh? I wonder too. I mean, did you just hear all of those titles that you're wearing? Overwhelm isn't a sign that you're falling. It's usually a sign that you've outgrown your current way of operating. And nobody really wants to talk about that part. Because when you are operating and your business is beginning to grow and blossom, sometimes you outgrow those processes, okay? So overwhelm comes from vague thinking. Here's something that changed everything for me, you guys. Overwhelm is not caused by too much to do, it's caused by unclear thinking. When everything in your head sounds like, okay, I need more clients, I need to post more. What else do we have? I need to make more money, or you know what? I just need to go get back to the basics, or I need to just get my business together because I'm all over the place. That's not clear. And your brain doesn't know where to start, so it freezes or it scrolls, okay, or it procrastinates. All right, so clarity starts when we turn our vague thoughts into a specific small doable action. Specific small doable action. So here's the first two. Okay, here's the first two. This is what I do and it actually works. It's called the brain dump. Okay, the brain dump that actually works. I don't care if you have to utilize Chat GPT to help you with this, or if you have to fall out on the floor. I know I do that sometimes. I don't want you to write a cute to-do list, okay? I don't want it to be cute. I don't want it to have a fresh haircut. I don't want it to be a perfectly tied bow tie, right? I want this to be a real brain dump. So what you do is you get a piece of paper or you open up the notes on your phone and you write everything out that's stressing you out about your business, every single thing. No organization, no fixing. At this point, you're just dumping. Okay, you're just dumping. So it may look like something like, I haven't followed up with XYZ, right? My CRM is a mess. Oh my God, I don't even have a CRM. I don't know what to post. And I feel like everybody's doing the same thing. I feel behind financially and I'm not reaching my goals. I don't know what to focus on. I feel like other agents are ahead of me. These are all of your brain dumps, right? Now, here's the key part. Next to each item, label it as one of three things. One of three things: money making, maintenance, or mental noise. Okay? Money making, sorry, maintenance or mental noise. Because some of the things that we brain dump is just mental noise, just a little bit of chitter chatter that's just kind of knocking us off of our game. And then some of the things is like money making, like, whoa, I actually need to get this task done because this can give me some more closings, right? So most agents are overwhelmed because they treat all three as an equal, and they're not. So your focus should always be on the money making first. If you are overwhelmed and stressed about money clarity starts with income, period. I had to take a pause because I'm like, oh my God, that was good, right? If you're overwhelmed and stressed about money, clarity starts with income, period. It does not start with branding, not logos, and not a new website, not reorganizing your Canva folders, not creating another flyer or creating another marketing material. No, ask yourself this question: what are the top three actions that can directly lead to a closing for you right now? What is it? What could you do? Ask yourself, right? For most realtors, that's following up with a warm lead, following up with a hot lead. You know, you had a conversation recently and you were supposed to call somebody out back and you haven't done so yet. But I'm not going to tell on you because you told on yourself, right? Having a real conversation with a coach or a mentor, booking the appointment that you know you were supposed to book. You have this seller who wants for you to potentially sell their house, but your mental noise is telling you that you're incapable, right? Or hosting or promoting something that brings in new conversations. You've been having that idea in the back of your head to do a happy hour, do a client appreciation, whatever it is, and you still have not done it. Okay, so here's your action item. For the next 7 days, your only job is to do one money making activity one day per day. Just one. That could be, you know what? Today, I'm calling 5 people. Tomorrow, I'm going to text 10 past clients. Wednesday, I'm going to DM at least 3 to 5 people that watch my story. Thursday, I'm going to create a buyer or seller class and I'm going to invite people to it. And it's going to be completely virtual. Friday, I'm going to just re-engage with the old leads and let them know that before the weekend hits, I was thinking about them. You see how that works? Clarity comes when you stop trying to fix everything and start fixing the thing that pays you. Stop trying to fix everything. Fix the thing that pays you. So create a to-do list. I'm sorry, not a to-do list. Create a today list, not a to-do list. This part is big. This part is huge. And most realtors have a long to-do list that never ends. And I am telling on myself because I have one and it's not motivating. It's overwhelming. So instead, I want for you to create a today list. Every morning, write it down. One income task, one follow-up task, one visibility task. That's it. You see, we got rid of mental noise, right? Mental noise is nowhere here because we're not making space for it. We're focusing on income, follow-up, visibility. Income, follow-up, visibility. Principle 3 of 3. Income, something that leads to money. Follow-up, touching people already in your world. Visibility, reminding people that you exist. So when you complete those 3 things, the day is a win. Everything else is an extra. But when you complete those 3, you're winning. And this is how you build momentum when you feel behind. Next thing that I want to kind of cover here is stop comparing your chapter 3 to someone else's chapter 12. And let me say this, I want to say gently and clearly, but you guys know I'm a straight talker and I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but sometimes you just got to be told the truth because too much stuff is just sugar coated around here. All right. A lot of your overwhelm is just coming from comparison. Oops, did I hurt your feelings? I'm sorry. A lot of your overwhelm is just coming from comparison. That's all that it is. You're washing agents that have teams. You're washing agents with assistants. You're washing agents that have systems. You're washing agents that have years in business. And you're trying to match their output without their infrastructure. And that's not fair to you, because when are you going to form your own structure? Lay your own foundation. You're too busy looking at what somebody else is doing, and you're comparing, and comparing is the thief of all joy, the thief of all closes, and the thief of all business. You don't need to do more. You need to do what's appropriate for your current season. Everybody had to start somewhere. I started from somewhere. Clarity comes when you give yourself permission to simply build in phases and respecting each and every phase that you're in and walking through. Phase one, learning how to get clients. Phase two, learning how to manage clients. Phase three, learning how to scale clients. Phase four, learning how to hire agents. Phase five, learning how to be a team leader. Most agents are trying to live in phase three, phase four, phase five without mastering phase one. And this is another thing, systems. Systems create your mental clarity, because here's another truth. Your mind is tired because it's holding information that a system should be holding for you. Ooh, your mind is tired because you consistently are trying to remind yourself to do something, and your system should be doing it. You're consistently thinking to yourself, who do I need to follow up with? Where did I save that last lead? Did I respond to such and such? Should I respond to this text? I don't really know what to say next. Well, I don't want to feel like I'm bothering them or trying to sell them. I don't know. That's not a motivational issue, y'all. That's a systems issue. And clarity comes when you move things out of your head and into a process, into a framework. Even something as simple as a simple follow-up checklist, a basic pipeline, your notes in your phone, a Google Sheets. I use Google Sheets all the time, right? You don't need perfection. You simply need relief. And the moment that you begin to focus on the relief and not the perfection, you will feel so much better. I want you to pause here for a second, okay? Because I know this was a lot, right? If you've been feeling, and let's label it, behind, right? Maybe put a finger up. Discouraged, put a finger up. Frustrated with yourself, put a finger up. Like you should be further along, put a finger up. Like you just need to start all over, put a finger up. Like, you know what? Is this even for me? Put a finger up. I just want you to know that I see you. This business messes with your confidence if you let it. And overwhelm can make you forget just how capable you actually are. Clarity isn't about having it all figured out. It's about knowing your next right step. Just the next one. Just it. Just the next one. So here's your reset plan, okay? Reset. After this episode, just reset. Say that in your mind. Reset, 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 reset. In the next 24 hours, I need for you to do the following things. I want for you to do a brain dump, a messy one, right? I don't want it to look cute. I don't want it to look handsome. I need it messy, need it nasty, right? I need you to identify one money-making action. I need you to follow up with real humans, not ChatGPT and whatever you name them. I need you to post simple and honest, even if it's you, of what you're doing behind the scenes, right? And I also need you to stop judging yourself. Okay? That's it. No spiraling, no overthinking, no rewriting your entire business. All you need is to just have your clarity. And remember, your clarity grows from movement, not perfection. If this episode hit home, that's not an accident. And I wish you guys could see my smile, because it is not an accident at all. I create content like this because I know how isolating this business can feel when you're overwhelmed and trying to figure it out alone. If you want more real estate guidance, real strategy, and real conversations about building a sustainable real estate business, connect with me. You can find me on Instagram at I am Althea Hearst. The link is in the description, and so is the link to all of my sites. And if this helps you, share with another agent who needs to hear this today. You're not behind, you're building, and clarity is closer than you think. I'll talk to you guys soon. See you in the next episode.